So I just had to share this idea with you. Yesterday I had a really cool opportunity. I went out and went with a good friend of mine, Tony, who is the CEO of a company called Roma Molding. And I went to visit him, and I got to tell you this story because it was so inspirational to me. I just had to share it with you. So Tony and I are sitting there in his office, and what was really cool is on his wall, and again, they're a molding company, it's a picture frame company. It's got some really cool picture frames around Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, Mahatma Gandhi, and then in the middle there's a picture of him and his father on a trade industry magazine. And I'm looking at it going, that's really cool. And what's really cool is the story behind it, and that's what I want to share with you today. So I asked Tony, so what's with the wall? Are those your heroes? And he says, well, they're actually kind of like my business partners, my mentors. And I thought, that's really neat, tell me more. And so he said, well, sometimes when he's thinking about casting a new vision for his company, he'll lean back in his chair and he'll just say, Walt, what would you do? How would you prepare for launching your vision? Or, what would Steve Jobs do? And he sits and has a conversation with these guys, and it brings a lot of clarity. So I wanted to share it because it was just such a cool story, and it's really helped him to grow his business. They're a phenomenal company. You have to check them out. But it's also one of the things that we have to realize is that our mentors don't necessarily, need to be alive. They don't need to be around us all the time. We can have distant mentors. So who are the mentors on your wall? Who are the people that you're asking those questions to? And then even some cases, as Tony would do, when one of his employees has a challenge, he'll bring them in and say, you present your challenge to Steve Jobs and see what he says. And they leave there with an answer, and Tony doesn't really even need to kind of go any further with it because they come up with their own solutions. So just a really cool insight that I just thought had a great day yesterday and just wanted to share with you all. Hope it helps you, and think about who your distant mentors are and who's going to be on your wall helping you to grow your business.